senior and junior infants. So next, would you welcome a girl band in the making, the trio, Siún, Julia and Bella. And finally, Gurteen's answer to a mini Westlife. We welcome Jack, Sean and Noah. So without further ado, I'll hand you over to Miss Kennedy and her pupils to begin proceedings.
Thank you. show begins. So please, welcome our host.
Good evening and welcome to the Bethlehem Broadcasting Company for a very special show.
As you can see, tonight we have decided to swap the comfort of our regular studio for this lonely stable here in the middle of Bethlehem.
That's right, because not long ago, something happened right here, on this very spot, which will change all of our lives forever.
Who can forget the miraculous events when baby Jesus was born in this very stable?
Tonight, we will remind you of the events of that wonderful night.
And to help us celebrate his birth and the hope and love, we are joined today by an exciting line of celebrities, all ready to dance for us. But first, 3 people who are dancers most impress this evening. Let's meet the judges.
He carried the whole show, or at least he carried Mary all the way to the stable. It's the donkey! No stranger to a full house. She's the hostess with the mostest. Please welcome the innkeeper's wife. And finally, some say he is more senseless than sense. The Roman everyone loves to hate. It's Caesar Augustus!
Well, it may be cold outside, but in here, it's time to turn up the heat and go dancing.
So please, put your hands together for the story that'll make history.
The one we'll all be talking about for thousands of years to come.
Make some noise and raise the roof for the stars of Lights, Camel, Action!
Now, let's take our story right back to the beginning and talk to the townsfolk of Nazareth. Welcome, husband and wife, John and Martha, and their son Matthew.
It's been an incredible time so but just in case anyone out there has been asleep, can you tell us how it all began?
I remember that day as if it were yesterday. We were all minding our own business in Nazareth when Caesar over there sent out with his famous decree.
Well, we all know about those, don't we?
And what did it say?
We were all told that we had to travel to the place of our birth to register for a census. Isn't that right?
That's right.
To the place of our birth.
Of course he couldn't have been born just down the road, could he? Oh no. 168 miles we have to travel. 168 miles. I will tell you, if it hadn't been bunions.
No, dear, let's not exaggerate. It wasn't all bad. He had
When Caesar decrees something, you just have to get on and do it, don't you?
Oh, yes. You mustn't displease Caesar.
Well, you're both looking very fresh now. Not too many sleepless nights of your baby, I hope.
Oh no, he's actually very good.
Very good. It's been great talking to you, and we'll see you both a little later on.
But now, on with the show.
Next up, we have a triple act.
That's right. All the way from the east. Please welcome the Camels!
walked. Mine kept stopping every time we hit the sand dune. I had to drive it for days.
And when you got to the stable?
Every step. That bit is the real deal. Absolutely. But next time, I'm bringing a map and better.
Thanks for sharing your story, my friend, and for teaching us that even the most divine journeys have their faults on the road.
Dancing the camel folk, the camels and the wise men.
We can keep our cool in the heat of the day. We're funky camels. They're funky camels. Get lost in the dunes and we'll still find our way. We're funky camels. They're funky camels. F-U-N-K-Y, oh yeah, we got fun. F-U-N-K-Y, oh yeah, we got fun. Get funky. We can walk for miles, never really getting. We're funky camels. They're funky camels. We got all the blues that will get you there quick. We're funky camels. They're funky camels. F-U-N-K-Y, oh yeah, we got fun. F-U-N-K-Y, oh yeah, we got fun. Get funky. Get funky. I really enjoyed that. We were all grooving away over here, weren't
We certainly were.
But it's not what we think that counts. Let's find out how it went down with the judges.
I thought it was appalling. You were all over the place, darlings. Legs, humps, moves, all flying around with no sense of timing whatsoever. You got the coordination of a bucket of frogs.
If he used this stuff, would have a stampede on our hands. Oh dear.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it, Caesar?
Donkey, what did you think?
He's always so miserable. I love it. This dance is all about having a good time, and you certainly put the fun into fun.
That's right. Thank you for fun. What did you think? I agree with Donkey. Never mind a bucket of frogs. That was fun, fresh, and funky.
Joseph, could we have your scores, please?
2. As we all know, the actress wasn't just happening on the road.
It certainly wasn't.
High up in the hills, some shepherds were minding their own business, watching their sheep happily grazing. of the shepherds.
Tell us a little about what happened that night. Well, we were sitting on the hillside watching our flock, pretty much a normal evening, really. Feeding sheep, counting sheep, watching sheep. Our line of work is pretty much sheep related. I see. But something out of the ordinary happened that particular night. Did it? Oh, yes. We fed the sheep, counted the sheep, watching the sheep. When all of a sudden, the sky was filled with the most amazing light. Angels everywhere, singing. It was amazing.
What were they saying?
They were telling us to travel to Bethlehem where to find the Son of God lying in a manger. We weren't sure at first, to be honest, but the angels were quite persuasive. So we checked that the sheep were all okay, and then we set off for Bethlehem.
What an amazing experience.
And when we got to the stable, it was incredible. There's the baby, lying in the manger, just like the angel said. But I felt underdressed. Wise men showing up with gold and fancy gifts, and I'm there with some wool. I didn't even bring wool. I brought a sheep that didn't want to be there. Yes, I how you still be.
And where would the shepherd be without their sheep? The sheep, everybody!
Anyone? Actually, no idea. No, all I know is that the shepherd said what it was. I thought it was dinner time. Excuse me, part of our job description is for our very important occasion. More important than grand, doubtful. Oh, I think it's because we were part of something special. We helped bring people to the baby. Maybe we want her respected. You know the sheep I do. Are you enjoying it? Because I'm about one bad mood away from screaming at who? The things we do for shepherds.
Dancing the shepherd's hay, the shepherds and their sheep.
Morning to dusk, our watch beginning, taking our all the precious sheep. Here are the hills we rode, and one by one we count them all.
Hey, Joseph.
Oh dear. And do you hear of that, Ignor's wife?
I certainly do not. I think it had a really rustic church. It was great.
It's time for the s'mores.
Judges, could we have your scores, please? 3,
7.
Can we go back to the field now?
To call our next dancers a mere celebrity doesn't do her justice.
To say she's famous is an understatement.
To describe her as a star is, well, she is literally a star.
That's right. Please give a very warm welcome to the Star of Bethlehem. when Mary and Joseph reached Bethlehem, they needed to find a place to stay.
It's not an easy thing to do in a town packed with newly arrived visitors.
And if you need to find somewhere to stay, who do you call?
Please welcome the innkeepers! So, it's been a pretty busy time for you. I understand. Clearly, that's not even profit. The place was absolutely beaming. There were people from all over the country. Rich and poor, some on horses and donkeys, but most had walked for miles. Swept off our feet we were, great for business though. Certainly was. I made more money in a month than I normally make in a year. We were even having to turn people away. I had people sleeping in hallways, under tables, and even in the hot place. Someone actually asked me if I had a penthouse suite. I said, "Honey, the only penthouse is for a baby Savior. We wondered what on earth was going on. So much fuss over a little baby. But of course, that little baby is the real reason that we are all here tonight.
As we all know, he's no ordinary baby, and the news of his birth is spreading fast.
His name is Jesus, and he has been born to bring God's love to all.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed this evening. This has been the most incredible time for us all.
But really, it's just the beginning. Jesus' presence will be felt on earth for thousands of years to come.
And he will change all of our lives forever.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Let's celebrate the birth of the baby Jesus together with one more dance.
performance tonight. I think you'll agree, children were absolutely fantastic.